Hey guys, this is me Devansh and you're watching Spiritual Devansh. So we all know what happened at the controversial Will Smith and Chris Rock Oscars event that is most probably known as Slapgate. And I do not have to indulge into the whole story because obviously you know about it. But I wanted to talk about whether the whole thing was right or wrong in the spiritual sense, in the spiritual laws. So the spiritual laws is very simple. It says if somebody is throwing a rock at you, throw a rock back at them. If they keep throwing a rock at you, throw a brick at them. If they keep throwing a rock at you, throw a bigger rock at them until they don't stop. It's simple. So the moment Chris Rock made a joke, now this thing is also there. Was it a joke or was it a verbal attack? And I really believe that it was a joke, but that is my own opinion. But if it has been a joke, it could have been dealt with love and with respect by setting up a boundary on the stage. So if somebody saying, "Hey Jada, see you at GI Joan," etc., etc., it could have been like, "Hey man, you're crossing the boundary." If he can shout from his chair and say, "Just get my wife's name out of your beep mouth," he could have also said that you are crossing the line. You cannot make a joke on another person's medical conditions. That's wrong, man. That would have been setting up a boundary. That would have been good. That would have been graceful. That would have been strong. That can be done in the case of joke. If he had been making a verbal attack, that was a good way to go forward with. If he again would have made a verbal attack, he could have become more stronger and set the line like, "Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." And if he would have still continued, making a slap at him would have been better, because in spirituality it is said that you should not use violence. You should not use violence until and unless there's no other way to make peace is left. So if you are trying to make peace with somebody and you're giving them countless sufficient circumstances and situations where they can make peace with you, you're asking them to make peace with me through by not letting your integrity and your self-respect fall down. And no matter what you do, this person is not stopping being cruel, being deteriorating, being torturous to you. That's when you use the force of violence against that person to save and protect and defend yourself, and also to defend yourself and protect yourself from any such future actions from that very particular person. Right? That is what spirituality talks about as the right that you have. So this is where it all went wrong. What should have been the last step in a circumstances which would have been very deteriorating came first, and that's where things went wrong. And I really believe that this is the sole reason why things will never go in the right direction for Will Smith, because he will definitely, spirituality says that if you do something in a wrong way, obviously the things will come back to you in consequences in a wrong method only. Him apologizing the next day makes it sincerely, he makes himself at a position where he surrenders himself to the consequences, and he has made it in such a way that he is ready to take all the consequences that are coming towards him, so that he can neutralize his bad karmas, which is most wrongly mispronounced, his bad actions. So that's a whole different issue, but this is what I wanted to talk about. I hope that you like this video, and you can also subscribe me and like me. And if you think that you want to talk about something more about spirituality, then just comment it down below, right? I'm going to see it now.